Hello, I'm SquidofLove. Welcome back. Exploration in Star Citizen is going to be a fascinating activity, an activity that we have dreamt performing already, and we will try and turn into our main occupation as soon as we get the chance. Going out into the unknown, though, is not as easy as it sounds, and you need to fly the correct ship with proper equipment in order to be successful. So today we are going to compare two multi-crew explorers, the Carrack and the RSI Constellation Aquila, in order to see which one of these vessels is the best exploration vessel and for what kind of exploration, and of course if they suit your playstyle and if they will be indeed helpful in achieving your goals in the verse. When we first take a look at these two vessels, they look so different, but in reality they have many similarities and they will both help you perform this activity with ease. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at their stats and then we can talk about their equipment and what they can offer you when performing exploration. The Carrack has been a military exclusive and has been the vanguard of every UE exploration effort, and only recently it was made available for civilian use as a Pathfinder spacecraft. It has a maximum crew of 5 persons, its length is at 123 meters and its mass when empty is at 180,000 kilograms. The Aquila, on the other hand, is the exploration variant of the Constellation series, and although it wasn't created as a dedicated explorer from scratch, it comes with the proper equipment that will help you perform this activity successfully. It has a maximum crew of 4 persons, its length is at 60 meters and its mass when empty is at 80,550 kilograms. Despite their differences on their stats, both of these vessels have a long duration flight in mind. The Carrack features reinforced fuel tanks for long duration flight, while the Aquila can be equipped with a NAV E7 fuel tank expansion, but also auxiliary fuel cells for extended space flight. It is obvious that both of these vessels will give you the ability to stay out there for longer and explore, and the more you stay out there, the more chances you have to find something valuable. The most important question is of course how good is their equipment and how easily they can discover points of interest and jump points. The Carrack comes equipped with an advanced Tarsus tuner jump drive, and it also has a dedicated computer core for jump charting operations. Its bridge features control surfaces for extensive scanning, mapping and charting sensor suits. So out of this we understand that the Carrack might be more suitable for discovering and exploiting jump points. It may be the best option if you are after new systems, discovering jump points, jumping into new systems and finding new worlds. The Aquila, on the other hand, comes with an RSI jump engine, and it can be equipped with a NAV E7 long-range scanner that will help you discover points of interest, but also will shop jump point navigation sensors that, according to their description, they will help you locate even the hardest to find jump points. Both the Aquila and the Carrack have the necessary equipment to discover points of interest and jump points, but it seems to me that the Carrack has a significant advantage when we are talking about jump points. If you are after this type of exploration and you want to perform this kind of exploration, the Carrack seems to be better simply because of the dedicated computer core for jump charting operations, but also because it will be easier to discover and traverse these jump points thanks to the scanning, mapping and charting sensor suits it comes equipped with. Another advantage that the Carrack has over the Aquila when we are talking about exploration, not only discovering points of interest but also jump points, is the fact that the Carrack can carry unmanned explorer drones that can send out there in order to explore an area where you cannot reach with your vessel, or a simply dangerous area, a luxury that the Aquila doesn't have, and if you need to explore and if you need to take a closer look at a dangerous area, at a dangerous wreck, you will have to risk your crew and your vessel. The biggest advantage the Carrack has over the Aquila, though, is the 3 modular bays it comes equipped with. Modular bays that can be turned into pretty much anything you like, add more cargo space, add more fuel, or more offensive and defensive capabilities. In that way you can perform more activities along with exploration, and it is definitely something that gives to any Carrack pilot a lot more flexibility. The Aquila, on the other hand, comes with a science station in its top turret that can be swapped with an actual turret for more firepower if you really want to, but also an accessible cargo hold with an additional climate control sample storage unit, something that gives emphasis to science and it gives you the ability to perform science activities along with exploration if you really want. But we should not forget the fact that the Carrack has 3 modular bays, and one of these bays probably will be very easy to be turned into a science station and perform this activity as well in the Carrack. The cargo capacity of the Aquila is reported at 134 units, while the Carrack is reported at 1058 units. A huge difference, and it is obvious that if you want to stay out there for longer and gather a lot of viable items, more loot, the Carrack is the best option. And if we again mention the modular bays, we can add more cargo capacity, since each one of these modular bays can be turned into an additional cargo hold of 1440 units. That gives extra versatility, that gives extra flexibility to any Carrack pilot, and it means that you can stay out there for longer exploring and discovering points of interest, gathering loot. Let's go ahead now and take a look at their defenses, weaponry, and of course their power capabilities, how well they can protect themselves, and in general how effective they are out there in the verse. Let's start with the Aquila, that can be equipped with a size 6 power plant and a size 6 shield that will keep it protected, and it has 4 size 4 hardpoints, plus a size 4 bottom turret, but also the upper turret that we have mentioned already, that is initially equipped with a science station, but it can be removed. We can swap the science station for an actual turret and increase our firepower. The Aquila is reported to have 4 main and 8 maneuvering thrusters, but in reality the final model will have a lot more maneuvering thrusters. The goal behind this decision is to give to the Aquila optimal maneuverability and make it the most maneuverable variant in the Constellation series. From this, but also the size of the Aquila and the other stats that we have already mentioned, it is easy to understand that it might be much more flexible out there in the verse, and if we swap the science station for extra turret, for extra firepower, it could also be used more aggressively than the Carrack. It is also reported that the Aquila will also have 2 size 2 missile racks with 10 missiles each, something that is definitely increasing its firepower by a lot. The Carrack now is focusing on defense. The goal is not to create an offensive beast, but a specialized exploration vessel that can stay safe out there with its weaponry and all the other equipment it comes equipped with. It can be equipped with a size 6 power plant, a size 7 shield which will protect it, but it also has a high tensile hull armor for extra defense. The weaponry of the Carrack consists of 4 size 4 turrets, 2 manned turrets on each side and 2 unmanned turrets on top and bottom, providing the vessel with protection from every side. The Carrack has 2 main and 16 maneuvering thrusters, but if we take into consideration its size and its mass, then it is kind of obvious that the Aquila is going to be a lot more maneuverable and probably faster. So if your goal is to have a fast vessel that will help you move around, navigate easily around debris inside the debris field or around wrecks, then the Aquila is probably what you are looking for. The Carrack has a significant advantage when we are talking about power. Like we have said, the Aquila has a size 6, a maximum size of 6 power plant, while the Carrack can be equipped again with a size 6 power plant. But the Carrack also comes with an ion power generator and solar panels that will provide it with extra power and will keep its equipment running in case of an emergency. Both of these vessels can carry an Ursa rover, but also a scout ship. The Ursa rover is an excellent option for ground exploration, so you can land on the surface of any planet with your Aquila or the Carrack and then get out with your Ursa rover and perform some extra exploration, a different kind of exploration. You could leave your vessel behind with your crew protecting it, or you could have them ordered to provide you air support and in general help you explore the mysterious new planet that you have discovered. They can both carry a scout ship as well. The Carrack is reported to carry a Pisces scout ship, while the Aquila can carry a Merlin snap fighter. Both of these little vessels can be used in order to provide air support, can be used in order to provide assistance in a combat you cannot avoid, or even they can be sent in order to take a better look at an area where you cannot reach easily with your Aquila and your Carrack, something that is very helpful for the Aquila with the Merlin Snapfighter, since it lacks the explorer drones that the Carrack has. For sure, both views are over, but also the Snapfighter or the scout ship that the Carrack and the Aquila can carry increase your capabilities, give you more flexibility, and will help you perform exploration, every kind of exploration, more easily. The view from the cockpit is also very important. Since we are out there to explore and discover new systems, new planets, we also want to admire space and everything beautiful it has to offer. The redesigned cockpit of the Aquila offers maximum visibility, and the new panoramic bridge array will help you admire space and everything in front of you, and the same goes of course for the Carrack. The Carrack's cockpit though comes with an extra functionality, since it comes equipped with a titanium reinforced blast cover capable of sealing off the ship quickly when danger strikes and provide protection from an attack or meteor strikes. Something that is not reported yet, at least on the Aquila, and I don't know if we might see something similar in the future. The Carrack, when in blast mode, it relies on its extensive onboard sensors for flight, so it can still fly around with no problem and perform the exploration activity like this. Something else we need to mention is the fact that the Carrack is a lot more self-sufficient, since it has crew quarters, but also medical and repair facilities, so you can deal with everything that can happen, you can deal with any emergencies. The Aquila also has a small crew quarters area, but it lacks the medical and repair abilities of the Carrack. These were the RSI Constellation Aquila and the Anvil Carrack, two great exploration vessels, and although it is obvious that the Carrack is somewhat better equipped for discovering and taking advantage points of interest, but mostly jump points, the Aquila is not a bad choice either. The Aquila might lack most of the specialized equipment the Carrack comes with, but it has its own unique tools and it can help you discover pretty much everything out there. Both of these vessels will be a great option to perform exploration, but in my opinion the Carrack will be the ultimate upgrade for every explorer in the Star Citizen universe. Thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more. I am SquidofLove and I will see you around the verse. Bye bye.